You know that one song you can't get enough of? Chances are it was made with a sample from Splice. Explore top packs made by your favorite producers, sketch out song ideas in seconds with Create Mode, and dive into a sample catalog that's so deep, it's dangerous. Find out why Splice is the industry's not-so-secret secret. Visit splice.com and try for free today. Welcome to the Fader interview. I'm Alex Robert Ross, editorial director of The Fader. When Pink Siifu and Ahwlee met at Mind Design's birthday party in 2015, they both felt like they'd finally found the childhood friend they never knew they needed. Now, 6 years on, they finished their third studio LP together as the rapper-producer duo B Kool-Aid. Leather Boulevard celebrates the slick swagger of its titular fabric, calling back to an era of indoor cigarettes and well-dressed sophistication, albeit with a schoolyard twist. The LP's first single, Can't Go Back, Tell Me, features Liv, Butcher Brown, Jametta Rose, VCR, and Maurice II, only a fraction of the names on the project's stacked lineup of guests. Siifu and Ahwlee lay out their contemporary approach to neo-soul, with Siifu delivering sultry hooks and suave bars atop Ahwlee's velvety beats. While many modern-day artists attempt to capitalize on nostalgia, B Kool-Aid's gritty, vintage sound brings the mysterious decadence of the jazz age to 2023 without forcing it. For an early look at Leather Boulevard, The Fader's Arielle, Lana, LeJarde spoke to Pink Siifu and Ahwlee about their synergistic partnership, collaborating with legends, and what it means to be an Aquarius.
Well, how are you doing? Thank you for doing this podcast with me.
We've been just chilling, bro. Just waiting on this album to come out, for real, for real. Finishing up some videos and some visuals.
Well, the last time I was in LA, and you were also in LA, you were shooting a music video. Can you tell me more about it?
We shoot a bunch of vids, honestly.
We was doing the visualizer that day, right?
Yeah, I feel like we was doing the visualizer that day. We also shot What's Up, the video for What's Up. That shit, I know the single drops on Valentine's Day. It's definitely like a romance track. So yeah, we just been shooting just hella visual content that we could use throughout, like the rollout and like even after the rollout, just so we can, for the streamings and shit. Just trying to get a bunch of shit shot. Like really. It's been good though. It's been good. It's been alright. It's been alright. But it's been good. It's been cool. It's been cool.
Why did it go from cool to all right?
Man, I don't want to put nobody on blast. But just shooting videos kind of is hard sometimes when you try to shoot with different folks. It's good to like stay with your core people, but like I like collabing with new people. It's a new album, so I just wanted to give it a little new look. But I'm realizing that sometimes I just need to work on my core people and build something rather than, oh, that shit fire over there. Let me see if he can do that over there. Like I'd rather, like, all right, you see that? I'm trying to do something like that. Let's build it with my niggas type shit. Like I think I'm more on that tip. It's just like albums too, just like working with an engineer. Sometimes you want to work with the nigga that you know gonna get your shit sounding right. So it's like got Taylor. You gonna go to them knowing he gonna get it fitted right. Ain't gonna be no adjustments after that. Like it's the same shit.
Some people don't see the vision quite like we do.
And they gotta kick it with us. Cause me and Ahwlee definitely, if you kick it with me and Ahwlee, if you wanna work with us, photos, videos, fashion, I feel like if you kick it with us for a good week, maybe 2 weeks, you gonna know what the fuck we all about. Like for real, for real. So it's just that part too. That's why I love Jack McCain. Cause like even when we first started shooting with him, he would invite me over. Like our first photo shoot, I didn't know we was even gonna shoot. I hit him to shoot and he gave me a budget and I ain't really had the bread for it. He was like, all right, cool. Well, let's just kick it. Let's just get to know each other and shit. And then we end up shooting at the end of that day or like the next day. I spent the night over his house. We ended up shooting the next day. And then he was just like, he's like, yeah, bro. Like, I'm all about, honestly, like, yeah, I get paid for my shit, but like, I'm all about if it connect. Like, if we connect, we see something, then that's what made me want to shoot them photos. I was like, damn, like, so I really love that approach in working with new people, and that's the only approach that makes sense right now to me.
I feel like you have to do that. Well, like that's the best way to collaborate is if you know that like you fuck with each other. So then at least when things are over, like you're still cool for the most part.
Exactly. And I have collabed with some folks, and I've I've like, oh shit, I hope they don't think I just used them, because they're not my like everyday friends. They're not like Ali, or they're not like my GK fan friends. They're not like everyday people I hit up. So like, or like every week, like maybe hit them up when I'm in town, type shit. So it's like I was like, oh okay, let me check that too, and start hitting back people. Like it's just keeping the relationship, just so everybody on the same, like I don't know, some energy type shit. Cause collaborating is cool, bro. But if ain't nobody really vibing all the way, then it kind of is just cool for the moment. I like collabs that like is a lifestyle type shit. Like you gonna always see them niggas together because they fuck with each other or some shit like that.
I think, well, that's the hard part about navigating the music industry in general. It's like you want to build authentic relationships, but then sometimes you don't. And then you're like, how do you separate the people that you just want to work with for the moment with the people who you want to keep in your life forever? But you want to like everyone all the time, but sometimes you just like, you're like, nah, that was okay for then, for right that moment.
Exactly. And like niggas is still fans of music. So it's like, that nigga hard. Let's fuck with him. Like, you feel me? And then sometimes the fucking with someone process just don't like, that shit don't add up afterwards. It might add up on the track, but like the process to get that bitch done was like, damn. Like, damn. Like type shit. Like, I didn't been
wasn't
through
really
that.
gelling like that.
Yeah, but we got it done. It slapped, but damn, like it took a long while to get this bitch done. Like, so that part, like,
Someone you collaborate with a lot is Liv, and we spoke about her the last time we spoke. I spoke with her about her astrology sign, and I was talking to Ali about you both are Aquariuses. And I'm going to ask you the same question I asked her, but what characteristics of Aquariuses do you think that you embody? And what do you think is like not true for you?
I don't know, man. I feel like Aquarius is, every time somebody tell me about Aquarius, niggas tell me like they like free spirited, or like you can't really, they gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. I'm definitely that nigga. Like I'm definitely that nigga for sure. Like
Facts.
like
Facts.
I'm definitely, and every Aquarius I low key know is kind of like that. Like,
That's the vibe, bro.
yeah, like they kind of gonna do what they want. It's some Aquariuses that like I feel like definitely consider what they're doing, but it's some Aquariuses that just do it, that just do that shit. And I'm like more, I just do that shit. Sometimes I consider afterwards, but I already did it. So I think that's it. That's really it. I don't know too many other things about Aquariuses. Every Aquarius I know is a flirt. Niggas be flirting like a motherfucker organically. So I think that, like, Ali, can you say that?
Absolutely, bro.
Every Aquarius I know, we flirt organically. Like, so it's like, so I think that too. I don't really know too else though.
That's why you're life ruiners.
Niggas be saying that, yo. I be like,
I'd
yo.
be like, yeah, that nigga.
Fucking Aquarius.
Hey, yo.
Meet a shorty, be like, you Aquarius? Shit.
I can't be messing with you.
I can't be messing with you.
What you mean?
It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad, I swear.
And what about you? We were talking about it a little bit before, but you said you can't consider things because you'll overthink it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I know Liv did the same thing. Like, well, if you really get in that thinking mode, it get out of control. Like it get out of hand. You got to like really go on first instinct.
That's a fact.
To move right. I was talking with my bro about it. I was like, Aquarius, it's like you on a ship with a sail. And Aquarius on some air shit. It's like the wind gonna do what it's gonna do. Like there's no engine in this boat. You gotta rely on the wind. So if you're not tapped into what you're trying to do and focus, like you just gonna be in the ocean spinning around.
That's
Like
a fucking fact,
that's the
nigga.
Aquarius shit.
That's a
Like you got
fucking
to
fact.
lock in and just do that shit. Some people gonna fuck with you. Generally, it's gonna fuck with you, but it's always gonna be the ones like, yeah, that nigga not shit.
Me. No, no, so I was telling Ollie, my New Year's resolution is to give more grace to Aquariuses.
Please, please.
That's why I'm
Please.
starting this out with both of you. And actually, I was reading also, Siifu, you were saying how important names are to you. And I don't know if you've ever told anyone, like, why be Kool-Aid? And I usually don't ask this, but since names are important to you, let me know. What's the story?
Oh, yeah. I mean, honestly, the origin is some fried nigga shit. Because, like, we was coming up with names. We was trying to, like, come up with, like, a cool name that, like, low-key is an umbrella for some shit. Like, it encompasses a lifestyle in a way, or just, like, everybody. And, like, my nigga Ali was like, he was like, yo, I think it's this one Bernie Mac skit. We don't know if it's Bernie Mac though, because we couldn't find it. But like it's this one Bernie Mac skit. And or some comedian. I hope it's Bernie Mac though. We
Nah,
just
it was
can't find
Bernie.
it.
It was from the Bernie Mac show.
Bet.
It was
Bet.
supposed to be from that shit.
Bet. So in the Bernie Mac show, that nigga talk about just like Kool-Aid. He like mixing the Kool-Aid, putting hella shit in the Kool-Aid. I don't know if he was talking about alcohol or just all these juices, but I was like, hey, that's fire, nigga. Like he was talking about brown Kool-Aid. When you mix all together, like even at a party, when you go to the alcohol shit, they mix that shit brown. And I was like, oh shit, that's us. Like we like mix everything together. And yeah, and it's black too. And it's like in the Kool-Aid brown. I was like, oh yeah, nah. So the B stand for brown, and then the Kool-Aid just like on some cool shit, but it's also encompasses like where we from and like what type of energy we want to bring, like fun energy, gathering energy type shit. Like, so yeah, that's what Be Kool-Aid in general is. That's why every album name got something to do with a hint of brown to it. Like brown syrup look like brownish orange gold, like, and then leather brown, like hide, like, so like that's what we've been doing with the albums and the album covers, like trying to have brown folks on the album, make sure we implement the brown colors, like all that shit.
Ali, I bet you think that it was a Bernie Mac skit, but you were really on shrooms and you just made it up in your head.
Low key, bruh. Low key, because I was looking for that shit. I was looking for it forever. Like I watched the whole show again. I'm like,
because we was trying to sample it on the first one. We was trying to sample it and we couldn't find it. Like,
where the fuck?
Because it doesn't exist.
That's what
Have you seen it yourself, Lynn?
Shit.
Nah, I haven't seen it. It might have been Ali's joke. It might be Ali's joke. Like, you feel me? Like that nigga, like.
I was like, yeah, that'd be funny. Hey,
that'd be funny. Yeah, guess what Bernie Mac said.
Oh God. Like, yo, that'd be funny. Like,
yeah.
That shit.
We'll find it. We're gonna fact check it. Probably
we gotta find it. I wish that nigga Bernie was still alive,
yeah.
man.
I gotta run it up.
Rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
Speaking of collaboration again, you collaborate with a lot of different people, but what makes this project special?
Man, I feel like this shit was like some real homie shit. Yeah, I don't know. It just felt like a real put together. It felt like everybody helped us on this shit. It don't feel like some movie shit. Like everybody came and lended their type of characterization in a way, even with down to the skits. I feel like this shit felt like it just felt like a movie. And I don't know, I collaborate on a lot of my albums, but this in particular felt like a movie. Like I feel like how we had Fly Seafoods with the skits felt like a movie, and we had just a bunch of producers, not that many features. I feel like we did like that with this, but in way more different, but kind of that same movie vibe. Like the album, when you listen to the album, I feel like you can visualize it. It's so much shit. It's so many voices on the song. Crazy, bro. We got hella shit going on Neems. It's like all these shorties like doing like a skit for us. I feel like we definitely did some movie shit. Like you feel me? Like niggas, yo, you say this, yo, you come in on this skit. Like you like we definitely did some like very skit work, movie sketch work type shit with this album. And I'm trying to get in shows and acting anyway. Ali trying to get do the same. So like, I feel like this was definitely like a stepping stone audio wise on how to do that shit.
Yeah, Ollie, you described the album as having like a schoolyard or lunchroom type vibe because of like how many different people from different backgrounds and generations. So if this movie was like a teen rom-com, which artists belong in like which cliques or groups? And like or like what general like stereotype would they fit into?
Yeah. I would kind of put me and Liv in different groups, low key.
Yeah.
Like I'd be more with the burnout squad. I feel like, but niggas getting fried and not going to school. And Liv would be in the squad with the cool niggas, but we still fuck with each other.
Type shit.
That would be the vibe. I feel like between us, like, oh yeah, what's up? But we go our separate ways, type shit. I put the ladies kind of in the cool girl clique.
All the ladies in the cool girl clique.
Yeah, they be in the cool girl clique.
All the ladies in the cool girl clique. But then you got your haters. Like, or they not really haters, but they just fed up with shit. Like you got the ladies that's the cool girls, and you got the ladies that's just fed up with shit. I feel like we got a bunch of those on this shit. Like we got a bunch of those with the shorties.
Hell yeah.
What is the story like in the movie of how you guys meet, like get together? Like what is the thing that brought you two together? And then tell me the story of how you actually met. I know you met like what 2015 through Mind Design.
Yeah. I feel like on Ali's concept with that shit, we probably come back to buy the block. We come back together to buy the block, like low key, like to buy that shit, name it, buy the block we grew up on, name that bitch. You feel me? But yeah, we met at Ringo's on his birthday. That shit was beautiful. It's a flick of that shit. I could send it to you. But yeah, we've been knowing each other for a minute, bro.
I feel like he was like a homie that I didn't have growing up.
Oh God. Same.
But like that, I met him when I was grown. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I can't fuck with this fool.
Nah, that was definitely the energy.
Some long lost homie shit. You know what I mean? That never met though.
That makes me want to cry. That's so beautiful.
That's definitely how it was. Like niggas is like, oh shit. Niggas is cool, bro. What's good? Like, it wasn't that many niggas I met in LA like that. It was like a few niggas, so that was like perfect.
Tell me what you want, we can do. I've been down bad like can't go back. Shawty said ride, keep moving. We been go so long, had to bring that back. Straight tell it out, you can bring back that. Shawty wanna vibe to the news. I know you're mad jealous and she can't go back. Shawty, I feel we cool. You can dance along and she won't do that. Shawty said fuck it, keep moving. We all got problems, it's usual. But I'ma still pray when I can't shoot back. Even everywhere, had to chase my tracks. Had to leave like the nigga probably still on they ass. My nigga dig for a nigga long, chase your bag. He fuck around, he bad.
I wanted to actually talk to you both about the LA beat scene because it's always mentioned in both. And I actually know that both of you really like to like the Low End Theory parties. And I actually had a party and I booked Daddy Kev where we kind of had like a bootleg Low End Theory party in New York
You
City.
did that shit? I remember seeing that shit. You did that like a couple months ago, right?
It was like, no, it was like on the 7th of January.
Okay, word. But
yeah,
who all
a couple
played?
Weeks ago.
Well, who all?
It was Daddy Kev, J Words, Nothing New, and Wavy Bagels, and Matt FX.
That's fire, bro. That's fire.
I've never been to a real Low End Theory show, so I'm wondering, like, what was it like? I want to know.
Bruh, that's crazy. Cause it's like they had a few more years left in them for sure. That shit was crazy. It's so many different type of crazy stories. Nigga, Prince pulled up.
I think Prince did pull up to one, yeah. Prince, and when Erykah Badu pulled up, like
I wasn't there for the Prince one. Like I wasn't I left LA like, and I was so mad because niggas like, yo, Prince was in Low. I was like, what?
Oh my
Like,
God.
that's my guy. That's my baby. But nigga, so I mean, yeah, Flalo used to come do a set randomly. Ross G, African Space Program. That was the blackest shit I seen in LA in that world. Cause them niggas got the African like tribal patterns on. Khalil Sadiq jumping on the speakers. Like it was just super black Lord G going crazy on the speakers. Like the bass and the shit. G that whole system was built for Ras G. And built for like niggas like him and Dakim and like Monopoly, like niggas that just go crazy. And that them speakers really what I feel like niggas need to keep alive. It was what was the sound shit called? The sound, the nigga who came with the sound for Lowen.
I thought Kev did the sound. Pretty sure.
Bro, it was a sound nigga, bro. He used to I forgot what the sound shit was called. We're gonna have to tell you what that shit was called. But he used to pull up with the sound, like with the speakers and all that. Nah, it was the dude in the back. You remember that nigga? It was a dude, long hair, and he used to have the sound. It was just like crazy. Like they had the sound just beautiful. And then like niggas was coming up there. I seen Anderson Paak play as Breezy Lovejoy there. Like I seen the internet play with Sid and Matt Martians and Chris only. It was a trio before Steve, before Pac, before Jamil. It was just the trio, like Purple Naked Ladies time. Like that shit was just beautiful. It was just fire to just see niggas come up and everybody in the same spot. And it wasn't no escaping too. A lot of niggas used to just come play dip because like you really had to talk to niggas too. Like if you was in that bitch. Like it wasn't no green room, wasn't no like other shit too. So that was fire too about it. That was one thing that was fire and not fire.
I'm glad to know there was no green room because the place I booked him had like only a kitchen for the green room. And people were talking about, I'm like, I'm bringing Daddy Kev to a place with no green room. But it was
Pure
fine
filth.
now that I know.
Pure filth.
Pure filth.
Pure filth. Pure filth. Them speakers and low end, Ras G used to do crazy shit on that shit, bro. Like crazy shit.
So
Crazy.
much sub. You know?
And yeah, fuck a green room. If you try to keep low end vibes alive, niggas got taught. Cause that's what made niggas want to leave too. Like niggas like, yeah, I gotta dip. It's too crazy in this bitch. Like that was the vibe. That was the whole vibe alone. And like everybody in the same shit, regardless. Flalo, tall as shit, trying to duck niggas. Like, cause everybody like wanna be like talking to Flalo. I miss that shit like a motherfucker, bro. Like that shit was so fire.
Well, speaking about shows, are you ready to talk about what happened at Elsewhere?
Oh,
Shit.
nah. I don't think I can really, but it's yeah. I'm never playing Elsewhere again. My tweet, my caption still stands. That's all I'm gonna say.
Instead of you airing people out, Ahwlee, in November, you tweeted, "Fuck Southwest." Care to elaborate?
Oh, I thought it was something about the airline, man. Because yo, I'm gonna give out this little gem, yo. Ignore your gate boarding sequence. If you getting on a plane, after they do the military and the kids, just go get on the plane. Cause they don't know and they ain't about to do nothing. What did happen is Southwest was on some free-for-all shit. I'm like, yeah, pick your seat, do whatever. And then when I pulled up, they were like, oh, nah, bro, this not your group. And I was like, yo, bro, if you don't scam my ticket, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's some Southwest shit for sure.
Because any airline, yo, as soon as the babies and the military cats get on, I'm on there, yo. I'm like, yep. But Southwest wasn't having it. I'm like, all right, man. Yeah.
I low key be cutting that shit too though. I be in group 5. I be pulling up group 3, group 2, nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, cause sometimes they don't give a fuck. Sometimes they be like, you gotta wait. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Are you the type of people that will stand up as soon as the plane lands?
Hell
Nah.
man.
That don't make no
Hell
sense.
no,
That don't
that
make
should
no
be pissing
sense.
me off, yo. Like,
I thought that
dude.
those the same people, the people who cut the line and the
Yo,
people who stand up.
today was
Nah,
lit.
we
To-
different classes. We different classes,
but
yo.
today was lit. When I got off the plane today, when we landed, the homegirl was like, "Yo, I know we left a little late because they had to get somebody off the plane. Like something happened, and then so they was late. So they was like, I know we late. So for the people who's connecting flights, if you chilling in Chicago as your destination, can you let the people who connecting flights get up first and get their shit? And niggas did. Like half the plane did. And I was like, this a fire plane.
That's beautiful.
I was fucking with this. I was sitting and chilling like.
Well, bringing it back to your music album, Leather Boulevard comes out March 31st. What can you tell us about it?
It's about to be an experience, man. I'm about to take you down the block. I'm gonna take you to every nook and cranny of the boulevard, yo.
Honestly, what Ali saying, nigga, it's some shit that ain't out right now. Like I feel like musically, I feel like we got our own pocket right now, our own lane. I feel like it's nostalgic, but it's new. I'm excited as shit for niggas to hear this shit, bro. I can't wait for musicians to hear this shit too, and just like niggas to, like you feel me, just like all the heads, all the OGs. I definitely want some old folks to hear this, like older artists and shit. Yeah, I feel like it's for everybody. Niggas went in, bro. Me, I've been working on this shit for like 4 years, bro. Like 3.5. Like just like trying to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like how we feel like it's done, or how what I'm saying. Like I don't know, better than the last one.
Yeah, I saw in an interview with Stereo Gum, you said we can't make shit for like 2 years, but when we jump back, it still has that sound. Like, what did you mean you can't make shit for 2 years? Is it like because of lack
Oh
of
nah,
time?
nah, we can. We just didn't. It was just how time went. Yeah, cause we both solo artists too. So we both, you know what I'm saying, like want to do shit. But also, honestly, I think like on some solo group shit, like 2 years is good. I feel like 2 years is good too. Like, but I feel like anytime me and Ali get back together, like we back on the same time type shit.
Yeah, I see you both doing a lot of stuff. What made you decide to do this album right now? I know you've been promoting it for a minute, since like December at least.
I mean, that's just date shit, just turning in vinyl shit, CDs, production. We wanted to drop it on the tail end of the winter. It was just that. It just worked out good. And we just got it done. We just finished it we just finished it last year. Like in the fall. We finished it in the fall last year.
Are you planning to do a tour around it?
We want to do some shows for sure. We trying to do some intimate shows around certain cities. Some smaller cities first, just to let niggas know what the vibe on. That's gonna be fun. And then we trying to do some shit in Europe. I just signed with this other agency, so they trying to fuck with us.
Who from Europe do you want on your tour with you?
Honestly, probably some homies we fuck with. I fuck with bringing Deme out.
Deme for sure. That's what I was thinking. Maybe Fatima on some shows would be dope too.
Goya Gumbani. Yeah, those three. For real. I feel like from that's from Europe. You feel me? It's some other folks too though. But I feel like with this album, I feel like those three would be smooth with it. You feel me?
Well, I know you worked with a lot of legends for this record, some announced, some not yet announced. Well, were there any other like legendary soul bands in particular that you referenced while making the record?
We always bumping D'Angelo,
Sly, Ohio players.
Slum Village. What was my man's? Who the Cool sample?
Oh shit. Marcus Miller?
Marcus
I
Miller.
Marcus Miller. Yeah.
Bumping Marcus Miller hard, jazz artist, fire as fuck. Yeah, I was in that bag. I was bumping a lot of Summer too. I was in my Summer Walker bag for sure. Like I love Summer Walker. Yeah, that's like you know what I'm saying? We ain't bumped that much Dwele, but that nigga in us. Like we love Dwele, nigga. Shout out Dwele. Like we love you, bro. Like
Come back,
bro, for real, bro. Fuck with us, bro.
Where you at?
Where you at, bro? But we love that shit. You feel me? Like Badu for sure. I was on my Jill shit. I felt like the intro felt like a Jill Scott. Like what she be doing live. Like when I seen Jill Scott live, her shit be feeling like a jazz play. Like that should be so fire. Like Like I love Jill Scott. I feel like that's just where we live at too. But we was bumping a lot of that too, trying to get it. We've been making it for like 4 years, so it's kind of hard to tell you what we really been bumping the whole time. It's been different shit, but yeah, that's definitely the root of the shit.
Well, you want to do like intimate shows for Be Kool-Aid. Like, what elements from jazz shows, live events, do you want to take and bring to your parties?
Dress code.
The sophistication,
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a dress code. That's all I can kind of say, but it's like, but what Ali said, sophisticated shit, and it's a dress code. Niggas gotta pull up with leather.
Yeah, the last question I was just going to ask was, is there anything that I haven't asked about that you want to talk about?
Shit, bro. I just want motherfuckers to just really listen to this shit and show everybody they know. If you know people who love good music and just love feeling good when you're around your folks, around some family, I just want you to play this shit. That's it. That's all I got. Like for real. I want to digest it, pull up to the shows. I feel like we've been going for a minute and we got something that everybody should, you feel me, should gravitate to a little bit. I think we did good for the time we've been going. I think we did good. I think we did our just due. So I definitely just want motherfuckers to just vibe with it. Like for real.
come and get refreshed.
Refresh with some leather on while you listening to it. You gotta listen to it in your leather. Like you gotta listen to it in some leather. Like you gotta like take when you taking your girl out on a date, nigga, put this album on, nigga. You feel me? Like when you like just kicking it with the home girls, when you kicking with your homies, like on some kickback shit, like bump this shit. Trust me, it's gonna be vibes. It's gonna be vibes.
That was Pink Siifu and Ahwlee talking to the Faders, Arielle, Lana, LeJarde. Leather Boulevard, their third album together as Be Kool-Aid, drops March 31 by Lex Records. The Fader interview is engineered by Tony Giambroni. The executive producer is Alex Robert Ross, and the associate producer is Raphael Helfand. We'd like to thank Loughton Audio for providing our microphones. You can find them online at lautenaudio.com. And we'd like to thank James Ivey for providing our intro music. If you've enjoyed today's episode, we'd appreciate if you left a 5-star rating and review. If you like listening to The Fader, we're now on the new live radio app, AMP. Download it from the App Store now. And keep an eye on thefader.com for essential music news, interviews, and essays. We'll be back soon with another episode of The Fader Interview. Goodbye until then. You know that one song you can't get enough of? Chances are it was made with a sample from Splice. Explore top packs made by your favorite producers, sketch out song ideas in seconds with Create Mode, and dive into a sample catalog that's so deep, it's dangerous. Find out why Splice is the industry's not-so-secret secret. Visit splice.com and try for free today.